57 Music Podcast.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
We're on.
Hi.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Yo.
Whether you're listening to our podcast audio
Not
or
anymore.
streaming this video from our YouTube channel or any site where this video is embedded, because you know how our fans get.
Mama.
They love to share this all the time. It's crazy. We are still your hosts, Kevin, a.k.a. Tur-bo.
Y.k.c, a.k.a. Jason, a.k.a. y.k.c, a.k.a. DJ Innovate, a.k.a. A lot of names. You just said it twice.
Yeah, plug that DJ Innovate.
Al, a.k.a. LG.
Eric, a.k.a.
Exactly. Nice to meet you,
Eric, a.k.a. the 23rd Stallion.
And you're listening to another edition of the 857 Music Podcast, where we discuss hip-hop, usually, but really music trends, stories, articles, jargon, rumors,
All that good stuff.
and all that good stuff.
Who uses jargon?
You said jargon?
I said jargon. I've never said it once during an intro, so I thought I would start right
Because
now.
that's not English.
Don't do that again.
Jargons that you can't look that up in the dictionary. Jargon's
No longer
not-
used in this century.
Jesus.
Nope.
Jargon.
Jargon.
We've hit a new
Oh,
low.
I'm sorry. We're not supposed to be using words that can't be referenced somewhere. I apologize.
All right.
Any news tidbits today?
Before
let's
we get
start
into the
out.
main
Let's start
topic,
out.
yes.
Let's do some news here. What is the news? I don't even have it up here, so we're going to go off the head. So,
Yeah.
you know that guy that we all collectively hate?
Tyga.
Damn it. Yes,
Yeah,
Tyga.
Sorry.
Tyga. We
Yeah.
hate Tyga. The
Comes
news
up
today
on the podcast. This is
is
the last
said
time.
we hate Tyga.
The
Famous
news-
for nothing.
the news today is we hate Tyga.
Yes.
I think that's a universally
Yeah.
known fact.
Mm-hmm.
Make that bitch walk for some cheesecake.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all we got today.
That's,
No. Apparently, he was in the news about. I don't have her name on hand, but she.
Not important.
Yeah, she doesn't want her name mentioned anyway. I don't want to get sued, right?
Right.
So, there was a girl that he direct messaged on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
who was an Instagram model apparently, and she looked pretty good, I would say, from her pictures.
Okay.
And she was holding a secret. She was not. She didn't look like
She claimed she was 17.
actually
How old
was.
she was claiming? She claimed she was how
she
old?
was a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, shit.
Al
online.
almost choked. Al almost choked.
Let me
So,
Give him CPR.
so Tyga direct messaged her, and
oh, dear.
apparently,
It's dangerous.
according to her, or according to OK Magazine, which published the story,
Yeah.
harassed her continuously about sexual advances
Advances.
Oh,
towards
wait.
her. Yes.
All right.
So, according to the, I mean, I'm not gonna take any side on this, but according to
I remember the story.
what was shown in the tweets
Mm-hmm.
and the direct messages, a lot of lies were told.
Right.
Now, the person representing this chick is the same one who's representing all the women in Cosby's trial.
Really?
So she's out for money, just money hungry,
Trying to get that
and
Cosby money.
evil bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So she was saying that they were sexual advances. Damn it, advantages.
Advantages. Sexual advantages.
Sometimes
That's
sexual
good,
advances
actually,
lead to sexual advantages, unfortunately.
Yes,
Yeah.
but according to the tweets, it did not look that way at all.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying, I want you to, what do you call it?
He wanted to sign her for audition. He wanted her to audition.
No, I don't have an iPhone, so
Whatever, yeah.
when you want to
He was
video,
video
chatter.
From what I understood, he was trying to FaceTime or whatever like
FaceTime,
that.
there you
And
go.
she's trying to say she was getting harassed because he kept wanting to FaceTime you, but he's like, all right, I got a couple of people with me. We want to hear you sing. She was supposed to be a singer. Or
I
something.
saw her press conference,
Yeah.
and she was crying, and it looked so fake.
Well,
We'll
get up. But in her messages, she said she was 17.
Yeah.
And that her friends and everyone thinks she looks older. And she damn sure does look older. They
Yeah,
did
she
a whole
does.
thing online. They were saying, how old do you think this chick is? 23, 28, 30.
Fake.
It's the hormones.
And it was
too.
crazy.
They keep
And
putting preservatives.
not
It's messed
fair.
up.
But she said 17.
That's not
So if you know Tyga, he's used to 17-year-olds. So he was, who knows? He was probably trying to get with it in. But who wouldn't, if she said she was that.
it's like, that's
and-
my demographic, 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all right.
But it didn't. It turned out that she was from those messages. I don't know if they were doctored or whatever, but from those messages, it looked like she was just lying her ass off completely. And the press conference that I was talking about, she was reading her statement off of paper.
Yeah.
Fakest dramatic
That shit looked-
I saw
act
that video.
That looked horrible.
Ever.
man.
It
I
was
was like,
bad.
And she's
Mad
like,
fake.
he-
Mad fake.
I
Crying.
felt confused when he
Right.
kept asking me to FaceTime. He didn't ask me about my music talent. And I was
Oh
like,
my
are you kidding me?
God.
Are you kidding? First of all, it did say, I want to
Right.
hear you sing.
Right.
Oh my God.
In,
Like
the,
what-
in the messages.
Mhm.
Like, she had her chance to be a superstar. Like, she had the looks of a superstar. If she could sing it all, she would have
Right.
took off.
Yeah.
The money would have been there.
And what was the incriminating thing that he said anyway?
he
Like,
didn't.
what-
And that,
exactly.
and what I saw, he didn't.
Right.
So I wish he did. He would be gone. He
Yeah.
would be gone.
It would be
As
funny.
much as everyone hates
we
him,
would love to
Yeah.
have told that story, but it's like,
but there's nothing
But it looked
incriminating
like
on him.
We
she
gotta do
really.
it unbiased.
It
We
looked
don't-
like it was just a total sham, and she was just trying to just destroy him,
yeah.
and it was disgusting.
It looked blatant.
It
I
looked
saw. I was just
disgusting.
like, when I first saw it, I was like, "Damn, man, what's wrong with this guy? 14-year-olds?" And I read, and I'm just like, "Oh, she's lying." I'm like, "This
Completely
is
lie.
foul."
Completely
Yeah.
lie. That's why I haven't heard nothing about it since, and
Yep.
it's probably not gonna.
Nope.
It was disgusting.
Nope.
She deserves. It
Eric,
was,
you
it
have to
was,
see that press
horrible.
conference. It's actually kind of funny.
Yep.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
horrible.
There's a lot of women who get harassed.
Fake
Stand-up
tears.
comedy.
Oh,
Fake tears. Women was like, "Yo, she's lying." Like even women.
Nobody
Women
was
was like,
on
nope.
his side.
I saw that shit on what was it,
Disgusting.
Just foul.
TMZ.com.
Oh, yeah.
Like, looking up,
Oh, yeah.
yo, the comments underneath are freaking hilarious.
Oh
Man.
man.
That's
It was so
hilarious.
They're
disgusting.
like, oh, what a money grubbing whore, man.
So whether it's
That's good
true
for
or not,
And now she's gonna be known for that for the
That
rest of her
story
life,
is-
like the.
Good
Yeah.
for her too.
oh
She
yeah,
deserves.
her,
she
her
deserves
career is
it.
over. Whatever career she was
At
gonna
that
have
age, it's over.
Right.
is
That's
over.
crazy.
At 14.
She deserves it. It's
Good.
like when
Fuck
you
her.
say sexual harassment, when you say rape, those are
Yeah.
panic buttons. It's like you have
Right.
to. It really needs to happen to you if you're gonna say it. It
Right.
should have happened. to
Cosby's
you
like,
if
you
you're gonna
see,
say it.
this is what happened to me. What the fuck kind of shit is this?
When it doesn't
How
happen.
you went to jail, man?
Yep.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, that was.
I was watching
And then
that
the woman.
shit. I was like, what?
They said the one was lying. It's like you got 50 women. The one who's like, got him. The one who's like testifying. The reason
Right.
why he's in jail is lying.
The
It's like-
prelude to the quaalude.
That's Dirty
crazy.
Cos, folks. That's Dirty Cos.
Oh,
What?
God.
If you don't know, look it up.
So it seems to be no harm done on Tyga's behalf. when
Damn
comes
it.
to this.
Who?
Tyga, whatever. I can't.
You know what? No. Keep fucking his name up.
Yeah,
No, because
please.
you're gonna get Tigger in trouble.
Winnie the Pooh?
No.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, Winnie the
DJ.
Pooh.
The DJ. You gotta get him in trouble.
Oh, there's a DJ?
Winnie the Pooh. It's
From,
retarded.
from fucking Rap City in the Basement.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
BET,
Oh,
man.
shit. Him.
What's going on? It's your boy Tyga. You remember that guy?
You gotta get him fucked up.
He looked like I worked
Yeah.
with him at Red Lobster. Didn't he look like Andre or something,
He,
right?
did- he looks like a lot of dudes.
But so going on
And
that
now he's getting
14,
arrested. I'm sorry.
Going off that 14-year-old.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the main topic today,
Yes.
which is
The main topic today is: do you feel that
Jargon.
hip hop doesn't respect its elders, aka pioneers? Does hip hop culture no longer respect its elders?
Let me-
Nope.
And-
End of podcast. I'm sorry.
Absolutely
And if, it
not.
and if it doesn't, why do you feel that way?
Let me start off.
Go ahead.
Hip hop doesn't respect old people. in,
The
my
end.
best, in my best Kanye impersonation.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
is
good.
40s really old? If we're talking, it's like,
Hmm.
what do we mean by old?
For young,
What do we mean by elder?
successful one-hit wonders, yeah, they look at 40-year-olds as some old-ass rappers
Right.
trying to talk about some shit like, oh, y'all went the wrong route, talking about some shit that make people think when you could just come out with some shit with a hook and get everyone jumping. Yeah, and making
Well,
that bread, making that bread off of some bullshit. They don't respect anybody
No.
who came out before.
No.
But listen, pop and rap are dominated by a young demographic. That's not. It's not new.
That's not news.
Like it's
Okay,
been
yeah.
that way forever.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, those people like hip hop is about a story about your life. Supposedly, it could be.
It started that way.
So,
Man,
as
at
a
the very
child, how much life experience do you have? And don't you think as you get older, you have more experiences, so you can get different stories out
Yeah.
and get better? Like, how are you going to be in a profession
Mhm.
when you're 17 years old and you're supposed to be you have perfected it
Yeah.
at 17
Right.
years old? That's the best you're ever going to get. No, you get better
Mm-hmm.
and you learn how to write. You learn how to do music, like anybody learning an instrument.
Yeah.
As you progressively get older, you get better.
Right.
So how is it that we cut off as an industry? How do we cut it off at like 25? Like I understand it's a money grubbing business.
Yeah.
The younger you are, say that 14-year-old, if she got into the music industry
Mm-hmm.
and she got a chance to build her fan base from 14 years old,
Yeah.
by the time she actually hit like 20, like
Yeah.
23, like Chris Brown, like Taylor Swift, like
Lil Wayne.
You think these people? Well, I'm saying, you think these people are like old?
Yeah.
They're
right.
like 23 years old, and they have 1 billion followers because they've been out for 6 years. Like, it's crazy the amount. Like,
insane.
as much as you go around the world, build your fan base.
Yeah.
You have a lifetime with these people to keep going.
That's
But
true.
look
So
at
I
other-
understand why they think the young people are the future.
Mhm.
But to cut off people when they actually get good and have the fan base is retarded.
Which is stupid because it's like a lot of pioneers still have a fan base. You know, they still
That's how they make their money. They have
still
the
tour.
fan base. It's been done already.
Yeah.
So when they come out, they do their tours, they do everything. They don't need to make new fans. They have their fans. They're gonna go out and buy it.
right. That's true. It's messed up.
What about other genres though?
now?
In like a rock genre, you
I
have,
was gonna get to rock. Yeah, it's just like, all right, you got problems like the articles I was reading. You know, that I was reading last week and stuff like that. They were
Yeah.
talking. They were often comparing hip hop and rock also. And it's
Right.
just like now rock. Stations that play rock music, they're
Right.
still subject to the same payola practices that ruin hip hop. They're still and they still have a young audience,
Mhm.
you know, primarily.
Right.
But it's like you Rolling Stones, U2, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
these guys sell out. They're still like they still play on national stages.
Yeah, but
you know?
they
it's like
think
they're
also
like
too.
70.
They have a classic rock station. They don't have a classic hip hop station on terrestrial radio. There's none. They
They
don't.
barely have a
They
classic.
barely have it.
that's
That
But
just
you don't
that right
see-
there
They
They
just
have a
goes to show
throwback
how
Thursday.
how
They
yeah.
got
Well,
throwback at noon. That's
or
it.
like a
Yeah.
half
That's
hour.
it.
Yeah, half hour of old shit.
Yeah, but they don't have
Remember
a
how
whole-
dope this was?
they don't have a whole station.
Unless
a
you
whole,
listen to
know,
DJ Red Alert. Yeah.
There's not a station dedicated to classic hip hop, and that's
There never has
that
been.
right there though. That goes. That's your answer right there. That means that
That's messed
hip-hop
up.
You don't
industry-
see that in country and rock at all.
right.
Yeah.
There's classic everything, and every genre that you know, the pioneers are always respected. You know, not
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
you
that
can
they're
see-
not respected, but
You can see
You know-
Dolly Parton on ABC popping up on some
Yeah.
country show. You won't see any rap artists on any Grammy shows. Like,
No.
I mean, they did. All right, this one, they had LL Cool J and Public Enemy. So
Yes.
right.
that's new.
Mm-hmm.
But then they got people mad because they didn't do their old stuff. And I was like, why they got to do that
Right.
old stuff?
That's true. They play the new song and they were just like, all right, why are they playing?
We don't
new
want
music
you
for?
some new shit.
But look at
You
the
old. You can't come out with nothing new.
I
Just
find
messed
that
up.
you find that the pioneers, though, the hip hop pioneers that
Mm-hmm.
are relevant and are popular, are actors. Also, they have to get into another.
Queen Latifah, LL, Ice
All of
Cube.
them. Everyone, fucking.
You got Ice T, you got
think
Ice
of-
Cube, you got LL, you got Will Smith, you got Queen Latifah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
you can
All of
think
them have to do a separate.
They have to
role
do acting
to stay relevant.
to
Stay
be relevant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they
Yes.
pioneered the genre, it's.
Oh, don't forget the RZA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
actually,
doing other
He's
stuff
been
too.
acting
No,
as
it-
He,
common.
he directed too,
Yeah.
the RZA.
RZA be doing mad acting shit.
Yeah, you got to get money somewhere else and to be
Yeah.
accepted somewhere else to even still do it.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
I
ridiculous.
was reading that like one of the reasons why is like has to do with the father figure missing.
I ain't got nothing. To do.
I read
Like-
that. I read that too. I
I
didn't.
was just like, all
I
right,
didn't understand that.
it's like a lot of knowledge that a lot of like young kids get from their peers, and they have
ain't got nothing to do with
they
it.
grow up with a disregard. I
I
was
didn't,
like,
I didn't get that part of the article.
I
know
didn't get it
he's
too
like-
much either. I was just like,
What, that you have no respect for elders? Maybe because there's no elders in your family.
yeah, it's
Like,
like
if the dad ain't there, the grandma is raising you. Like your grandparents is raising you, so they gotta have respect for elders.
I
still.
don't know about that.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't know.
I was like, yeah. I
don't
was
know
like,
if I'm about
I
that.
kind of bought the argument how, like you have Clear Channel owning most of the,
Right.
the radio stations and stuff like that, and they want to pay, they only want to play like new artists. They don't want to play the old stuff because of the message that they used to say. And
Right.
It made
disposable
made
music is
people
more-
think. It made
you know.
people think. They don't like people thinking.
Yeah.
They don't want people thinking like actually changing their opinions on shit. Especially if they like add politics to the lyrics. They don't want them.
But listen,
They don't want stirring the crowd. Nowadays it's just like mindless.
but listen, if you
mindless
came
music.
out that way, say you were the Beastie Boys or something,
Mhm.
and you didn't evolve with the times, and you stayed doing like,
Right.
we gotta fight for our right to party and all this stuff.
Mhm.
When you get old,
Mhm.
that looks foolish.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
gotta
you-
evolve. Yeah.
so
As
if you
a rapper,
don't-
you gotta evolve.
And if people aren't accepting of your new stuff, and all they want to hear is that,
Mhm.
because that's why they became your fans.
But stations don't play your new stuff.
No,
You know what
I'm
It's
saying though,
like-
if your fan base doesn't accept that
I see.
because they want you to be, and when they were young and when they were rowdy and they were doing all this stuff,
Mhm.
they didn't grow up to connect with you as a fan of that type of music.
But
That's
I think also that if you're an old artist and you're trying to evolve to something,
Can't your fans
radio.
grow with you?
No, I'm
You know,
saying
it's
they
like-
will. They will if the radio plays it.
They won't
Like
let you.
if the radio plays it,
I'm glad you
they
said
will
that.
because whatever the radio plays, someone out. If you keep throwing it down people's
I'm
throats,
glad
they're
you
going
said
to
that.
like you.
I'm glad you said that
But
because
if they don't play it, no one's going to accept you at all whatsoever.
Right.
You know, it's all about what's played. If
And
it's not
that's-
played, they don't care.
and that's why they
it.
need a classic hip hop station. They
Exactly.
need that. Like we need that shit now.
Because you will get those people that will be like,
Right.
all right, yeah, you're not about the party anymore. I like it when they were about the party.
Right.
But there's going to be those people that are going to be like, oh, they're changing their shit now because they're
Right.
older, and they're not going to be talking about that party shit no more.
Yeah.
But radio doesn't want to hear that shit. Radio
Not to
don't
mention-
want that. Radio don't want that shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You're old now.
Not
you
to
know?
mention, I remember there was an interview with Q-Tip, and I remember he had suggested also. I saw this interview with him like 2 years ago, and he said, you know, rap. You can't generalize hip hop as just one. You can't just have one station. Why don't they have, you know, a classic rap station, and then also like a you know conscious rap station, and also like a
Hardcore
party rap
rap
station,
station.
gangster rap station. Like you
Well, they
don't have
said
that.
that's the only type of thing that is broken up as much as it is, because you don't say,
right.
as the, you know, to go against you a little bit, they don't have a party country station. It's just a country station. They don't have a West, they don't have an
As
East
it
Coast
should
rap.
be.
Yeah, I'm saying.
No, but they
They
have
don't have
Does
an
country
East
have
Coast.
party songs and they
But I'm
talk
saying, they
about
don't
the
have-
party?
No, but they do have.
But they only cut up hip hop like that.
Yeah.
There's an East Coast, down south.
Because there's so many different styles.
Yeah,
of
but they
hip-hop,
cut
though,
up.
you know?
They cut up
Same,
rock.
we're all
with-
rapping.
It's
they,
like-
they do classic and then they do current.
No, they do
rap-
have that.
rock
Yes,
songs.
they do have that.
But
And they
they
have death
don't-
metal.
some
and they
people
have
are doing
stuff. They do
trap,
break
they're not
that up
rapping.
like that. But it's really completely different. all
All
right, all right. We already get that.
But no, I see what you're saying. It's like but it's true though. It's just like hip hop is like one of the biggest music genres. So it's just like you should have specialty, you know, different flavor stations. I think that's fine.
Yeah, but it's not about the music. You know this. The music
know.
industry is not about music. It's about money.
It's about money.
And listen, the most vocal people. Listen, everybody gets their views from the internet right now.
Mm-hmm.
The most vocal people on the internet are
haters.
young
20-somethings.
people who don't give a damn about music. They don't care about any old artists because they're only typing about what's out right now.
And
So
those are the hip hop journalists too.
that's the
They're-
views
they're
that
the
you get,
younger.
though.
Haters and the haters.
Yeah,
Well,
but that's the
Gotta love
views, though.
internet.
You don't. If I'm listen, I'm a Redman fan. All right, so I get the new Redman album.
Yeah.
I listen to Redman. I'm not online saying how great this album is.
Yeah.
My fault, maybe. But everyone who doesn't like and doesn't listen to it and says, "Oh, get these old guys out of here," they're online.
They're online saying
So-
that shit,
But
yeah.
that's not your genre.
That's what it
all.
looks
It's
like.
not-
No, but it looks like everybody hates these guys. But
Right.
the fans are buying it. They're going to the shows. They're making their money.
Damn that vocal minority.
But that's what you're seeing.
Mm.
And none of the old guys are complaining about not making the money
Yeah.
because their fans are giving them the money.
They're still getting money.
They're still touring. They're still doing
They're still
everything,
doing-
but
yeah.
they're not on our radar because they're not on TV. They don't have flyers around. They don't say
went
anything.
down different avenues. They know how to get their money.
Yeah, but Public Enemy had a tour last year. You didn't hear about it.
No one said
They were
nothing
still
about it.
selling out.
Which is messed up. It's just so disrespectful. It's like for terrestrial commercial radio
It's
that
not
claims
about-
to be a hip hop station. It's like you gotta support the pioneers who put you there.
It's not
you
about the
know?
art anymore.
I don't care
It's
who's
not
paying
about the
you.
art. It's about the money now.
Well, Busta just had a tour. Well, he just had a concert, and he had a bunch of new guys and a bunch of old guys with him.
Yeah.
And that's when he did the scenario over again and all that.
Yeah.
But that was a crazy concert. That was
That's cool.
actually built up to be big, so people will show up.
Yeah.
But
Seriously.
I don't know.
But it's
maybe
not
you gotta
promoted.
have none of the- well,
It's
it's
like
promoted.
it-
No, that
it's-
was
I'm
promoted.
saying, no, like. For
Yeah, if it
for
is
other
promoted,
groups,
yeah.
It's
if
not
it's
like-
promoted. It's
You mean like national stage,
Right.
big commercial radio
Right.
station with you know like it's you mean like that?
They don't have
though,
big
yeah.
tours with all that.
Yeah, it's messed up.
on TV. You're not gonna. You know.
No, you won't see that shit.
But they're still out there doing it. Like Run DMC. Well, I don't know about Run DMC because
Oh yeah.
he lost his voice.
Yeah.
But you know, Beastie Boys was left of them. They're still out there. Big Daddy Kane is last I saw, he's
That's my
still doing
boy,
stuff.
Big
Yeah.
Daddy Kane.
Like he still comes out and
Slick
I
Rick came
love
out with a
Big-
tour a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Slick
Does
Rick.
Slick Rick have anything new within the past 5-10 years?
How would we know?
I've been dying.
Like, how would we know?
How would
I
we know?
sometimes will
How would
search
we
him in Google sometimes.
Mhm.
Even if he did, we wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But Rakim,
I love
Public
Slick
Enemy, Tribe Called Quest, Busta, EPMD, Das Effects, Onyx, Scarface, list goes on. They're all out there still making money,
Yeah.
as much as we'd never hear about it. If you look it up, you'll
They're
see
never
that
out
they
there,
were
so, yeah.
usually in Europe, not really in U.S.
Europe's where it's at. Europe's where it's at. Just saying.
It's crazy.
They appreciate good hip hop over there. They appreciate good music.
Because they don't understand.
That's fucked up.
Everywhere but here.
He said they
basically.
don't understand.
Everywhere but here.
Yeah, we'd rather pay to hear people mumble all day and boo them because that's what people want to do now.
That's not how
France
this
too.
works.
Yeah, no, they'll make their money
they
over
actually
there.
like
true.
They like hip hop.
Jay, that's not how
Classic
this
hip-hop.
works. It's not
Classic,
how
yeah.
any of this works.
Yeah.
Fucking love that commercial.
But listen though, Jay-Z and Eminem are arguably the oldest mainstream hip hop artists in the U.S.
Okay,
Like,
yes. They're both
I mean,
in
there
How
may
old
be
are
some
they? They're
other-
like 40.
They're
They're
both
up
in their
there.
40s,
Yeah, they're up there.
Jay-Z's like 49.
Rumors, no,
Yeah.
Jay-Z's
How old
rumored
is
to be like
Zello?
46.
How old is Ella?
46-ish.
Melo's up there, but he's
Yeah.
not really in the rap game anymore.
He's
I mean, he did
40-something.
come up with some music last year, but
That's what I'm saying.
he's
still,
doing movies though. I mean,
2
he's in
years
shows.
ago, I went to a concert where he headlined. It was pretty good.
He still kills it.
He's still doing
Still
it.
kill. Every old school guy still
Ice Cube
kills
was
it.
there.
He started when he was
De
16,
La
man.
Soul was there.
There's not one old school guy you can pick up and
Drez
say
Blackstreet was
his
there.
career is over.
Mhm.
Like they could still rap.
Keith Murray.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Damn.
no. Keith Murray was on.
But
was
he's stunk.
Was it last year? I think it was last year. Meth and Red's concert. Keith Murray came up there and stole the show. That was foul.
No. All last
Oh,
year
man.
he
Wait,
was
what
stinking
happened?
up. He was
No,
stinking up everything.
I saw a show with Tina last year. With it was a Meth and Red concert, right?
Right,
And it
right.
was a they're great performance.
Everyone
Yeah,
loves
yeah.
their
And then
performance.
Keith Murray came up for for a little bit. And then he just hogged it. And Method Man was visibly pissed off.
There's a lot of
Visibly
drugs.
and vocally pissed off.
Vocally, what did he say?
He's like, yeah, man. He's like, something's just wrong with the vibe in here. I'm not feeling it anymore. It's like, seriously, he's like, the whole mood just changed. And it's just like, Redman sitting there like,
High as hell.
he's like, this ain't no R&B show where everything is scripted and professional. This is a hip-hop show that you came to. And Keith Murray is like, he won't get off the mic. He's just saying these bullshit rhymes. He's
So
just
some
like,
people deserve to not
upstairs.
go up anymore.
bass attic. Just like, it's horrible. And people look at him like this.
Wow.
Don't like his rhymes or anything rhyming
Wow.
the same way. Horrible.
So most
It's like-
most superstars from back in the day can still rap.
Superstar.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yes. But listen though, the crowd will turn on the old guys in a split second.
It's messed up.
Like they're already doing it to Eminem. Like anyone you talk to who didn't grow up with Eminem, or they're saying that he doesn't do the same juvenile stuff that he used to do, so I don't like him anymore.
Right.
So
Crazy.
but listen, if you do evolve,
Mhm.
they say you sold out
Mhm.
because you're not doing the same thing, and then they say you're too old to be doing that.
They did that with
So-
Jay-Z on the Blueprint 3. A lot of his fans didn't like that album. And I thought it was pretty
That
good.
was a great
I
album.
liked it a
thought it was
lot.
great.
And I'm
He's
not,
had
even,
other
I'm
albums
not
that
even a
weren't that
Jay-Z
good.
A lot
guy.
of people just like, yo, do your old stuff. Do your old stuff.
You
I
know
was
what?
like, that was a great album.
I don't know if this is a good example or not, but I remember back in the day. I say back in the day. It was maybe like a couple of years ago.
It's back in the
Ice-T and
That's way
Soldier
back
Boy.
in the day. That's way back in the day.
Soldier Boy.
No, they had their little.
Remember who had
Yeah,
the
yeah,
feud?
the beef. Yeah, the beef.
And he kept his comeback was just like, "Oh, you're so old." That was his comeback. You're so old.
Yeah, no respect.
Yeah, no.
No,
But then
respect,
it was
though.
Ice-T though.
Shit.
No, I'm joking.
But on a side note, peep the exclusive interview I did with Soldier Boy years ago. That was I touched on a lot of those tones for that.
I don't know if I showed you the videos of his recent stuff.
Who?
I'll show it off air.
Soldier Boy.
Oh, man.
I gotta watch that.
Terrible.
It's
5-7
comically,
interview.
it's comically
Yep.
bad. It's so bad. It's fucking hilarious.
Got to peep that interview.
Not as funny as the 857 interview with him though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
You find out a lot of
Yeah,
things about
Yep,
him.
it's on the
I'll
857
show
Music Channel on
That's
YouTube.
right. Check out
Today?
the interview. That's all I gotta
Soulja
say.
Boy, tell 'em.
Today. Today.
That was
But-
a classic interview, yes.
anyway.
But the thing is, they turn on Eminem. You know why they turn on Eminem and not so much
Mama?
Jay-Z? On Eminem.
Because he's white? Because he's white. It's because he's white.
Not because he's.
Oh,
said
damn.
lum-lum.
It might have been.
You know what I tell about
Let's rewind that.
You
know why they're doing that to Eminem? Shut up. No, because he's starting to look old. If he didn't look old,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
wouldn't say anything about
Well-
it. But he's starting to look older.
He's white.
They don't accept it. You can't
Black
just go
don't
bald.
crack.
You can't just go bald and look the same.
Yeah, it's like.
What is he?
come
He's
on.
like 42, right? I think.
Black
He's
don't
up there.
crack.
He gets older every
He's
year.
about, let me see. He's about 42. 42,
He's a
43. he's around
beast, though, man.
there. He's crazy.
Beast.
He'll be, at 60, he's still going to be crazy.
Yeah,
He's not as funny.
That's
He's not
fine.
as funny.
He doesn't need to be.
He's not as funny.
He's not as funny.
How long did it take? How old was Cosby when he started going senile? on national television?
Shit.
I don't know, probably like in the 90s, like 92.
Nah, that was
Nah,
when
2
it
years
was
old.
Nah, it was
no,
the,
when he was with the Jordan thing.
Jordan's last All-Star game. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, how you like being here for Jordan's last
Who?
thing? Who? What? Let's talk about me. And he started doing the dance, and then
That was the
and then
beginning.
he raped someone. No, I'm kidding.
That was the beginning.
Oh man.
But nah, you don't see this stuff when it comes to the Rolling Stones, when it comes to like David Bowie, R.I.P.
Yes,
When it comes to Guns N' Roses. Actually, they did kill Guns N' Roses when he was like doing his side to side.
Snake
Oh,
No,
dance?
it was bad though.
The snake
But
dance.
he was doing it was bad.
First, he had the
was
Botox.
trying,
He had the
because he had
Botox,
so much stuff going on.
and he fucked up the line. The
Knee.
He said, knee. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, he couldn't do that shit.
No,
That
he
was
couldn't.
bad.
He couldn't.
That was bad. That was bad. But they still let him do his show though. He was still
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah.
He was still
Yeah,
on a
he was.
national
He was.
stage.
He was
You know,
Botox.
so it
Right.
was.
So Madonna had an issue with this because she's one of the older artists also.
But she'd be trying to be sexy. She's like,
Listen.
right?
Let me finish.
How dare that's blasphemy.
Oh wait. I can't talk about Madonna when Jay's around. Can't say something
No,
about
listen. So I'm gonna get to what you just said. So she calls it ageism, basically.
It is
so,
ageism, yes.
but it's just racism towards older people for doing their profession.
Yes.
But in pop, like I said, it's geared towards younger people. When you are like, say, if you were like a teen sensation as a guy, if you were like a what do you call it? I forget what it is.
Teeny
Heartthrob.
Like a teenage heartthrob, yes.
Yep.
So if you were say something like that, and say like a boy band or something.
Gay?
So
Let me start.
So listen though, you get a
Trying to
huge
come back out as a man band. It's crazy.
so you get a big huge fan base based on your sexual appeal, I would say. Not so much your music. You're gearing towards that to your fan base. When you get older, then you taper off because you're not so much the same in a sexual preference thing. Like you don't
Understand
you're
the-
not
You can't be a
Like look
teeny-
at
you can't like
NSYNC
the
and look
teeny
at all
kids
the
anymore.
other
Yeah,
boy bands that
exactly.
were in the 90s.
You can't be Justin Bieber at 16.
Right.
You know, who
You're not
has
gonna be the same
15-year-olds
thing.
coming after you, and be 21-year-old and have 15-year-olds coming after you.
Those
So, yeah, it's
15-year-olds are like 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're
there's
gonna
still
be-
old people who still be running after you. Like I still got
Yeah,
hots for you,
yeah.
but like that's a different demographic. So in pop music, they usually go for stuff like that, and Madonna was like a huge sexual
big
icon.
time. Big
Yeah.
time.
So,
Yeah.
so for her to be getting older, she has to try a lot harder to still try and do that. And there's a certain cutoff limit where that is
Yeah.
not feasible anymore. So you got to get into better music and evolve your music to stay with the fan
That's
base.
true. Yeah, it's
So
like you
that's
have
why
to-
it's harder for a woman
Absolutely.
to try and
Or
stay
do some kind of
relevant
Yeah.
crazy shit.
as the
As like-
sexual, in that
as-
same.
That's like
As
that
their
same vision.
beauty starts to fade.
it's
a
like
little
Janet
bit.
Jackson,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah.
Janet
Yeah.
Jackson's a perfect.
They will
example of
forget
that.
about you. completely.
Her last album. You know how many people I told about the album? They're like, she has an album. She still makes music.
What was it? What's it called?
Unbreakable. See,
Unbreakable,
exactly.
yes.
See, not many people.
No,
and
I-
it's an
I
amazing
listened to
album.
it, but I
It is
forgot
a
the
good
name of
album.
it.
It's
Yeah.
an amazing album. It's
a great
probably
album.
one of my favorite Janet Jackson albums, and no one's gonna hear it because she's older.
Yeah, they cut them off. They
Like
cut
this-
them off
like
completely.
who's this
But
old
they
ass
don't
bitch?
really do that with old guys though. Like not in pop and like.
Not the same way they
rock.
do women. Yeah, women
That's
get it
true.
I mean,
harder.
you don't see any.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you don't see any 65-year-old death metal vocalists at all.
No.
At all.
Well,
You probably
it's all
won't.
about
Well,
heart
he
attack,
passed
man.
away. He passed away. Motorhead.
I guess you can count that as.
He's
some
the
death
only
metal.
one. I mean,
That
there's
was-
not- there's
yeah,
not-
yeah. There's not
He
many.
passed away.
Yeah, he died. The guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he passed away.
Bow down to the king. That guy.
Yes, that guy.
I
Yes,
apologize.
Yes, let me.
Wrestling is
So-
broken through to the podcast again.
So like when Aerosmith comes out there, I mean, you still got Blondie and like Pat Benatar and stuff. They're
Oh,
old,
I forgot about Aerosmith.
And they
Holy
still do
shit.
shows.
Yeah.
They still do shows, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And no one says anything about their age. They don't care because
That's
the
true.
Especially
classics are
Rolling Stones.
classics.
Nah, because the lead singer, he looked like that when he was young.
Well, he
But he
looks like
still looks the
a
same
chimpanzee or something. He's a
Yeah,
He
that's-
does look like a
He had
was
that
consistent.
signature look
He had a
when
consistent
he was
look.
young, so it's like
He wasn't a heartthrob when he was younger, so
Okay.
he didn't have to worry about it.
You look at him in the Walk This Way video, and you look at
He
him
looked exactly
same
the
guy,
same.
same guy.
Same
Only
dude.
90.
He looks like an
Jesus
old.
Christ.
He looks like an old.
But
white
no one
grandma.
But no one ever told him to not do what he's doing though. They never said stop. You need to stop. You need to retire.
And he's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
fucking young chicks too.
Damn.
He is.
Hey, by the way, is there anything else we gotta discuss?
Not at all. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I want to go talk about more of how old Madonna is. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
But
Oh.
she stays in shape though.
that's
She
true.
still looks like 40 something.
Speaking of old artists who don't look like they aged, fucking Prince did not age whatsoever, man.
I think he's in a suit Like a
No.
suit.
He's in a futuristic
He's
suit.
in a skin
No, he's
suit.
he's cryogenically frozen. when he's not on stage or in camera, he's in
He's
the
mad still.
He's in the frozen.
He's in
thing.
a bodysuit.
No, he's still frozen when he's on stage.
He's like Krang. He's like Krang.
They wheel him out, and then the curtain opens, and that's it.
If you ever peel back that face, you'll
comes
see his
out of
real
it.
face behind him.
It's crazy.
Anyway, let's get to the email.
All right.
This email is from Don John 86.
John.
He says,
Dungeon.
Hey, yay.
Don John 86 says, Do you guys think hip hop music videos can be successfully entertaining without sexualized dancing women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Not as entertaining, but entertaining. I'm very entertained by it.
I think it has to be.
And give me
more?
an example.
Oh,
Yeah.
Give an example.
Not BET Uncut.
If you have one.
All right.
That.
Booty butt.
Not that.
I think our media hype and next level videos don't have any women dancing, and I think they're very entertaining.
I think the thing
Good
is,
idea.
I
Good
think that
example.
if women are in the video, they don't have to be shaking their asses. They could just be like, especially if it's like let's say the topic's about like a relationship or something like that, and then it's a beautiful woman in the video.
Right.
They don't have to be doing anything provocative. Just be a part of the story of the, be a part of the story for the song, and it's dope.
I agree.
But
I don't. Not to say that I don't enjoy that.
I mean, sure. I mean, if there's, I mean, yeah, beautiful women.
Doesn't have to be excessive though.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't like beautiful women? I mean, if you ever seen the video for Will Smith's Switch, there's beautiful women in there.
Vibrant
Good.
thing.
Vibrant thing.
Vibrant thing. A vibrant.
Well, they
thing.
are shaking their ass, kind of, but it's
Yeah,
not
no,
tasteless.
they
It's
were.
not. It's not tasteless.
It was
though.
tasteless.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
That's
guess
like the
I haven't seen it.
top
You know,
videos
I'm thinking.
for that.
I'm thinking of a different video. I'm thinking of a
Breathe and stop. Not same
No.
thing.
I'm thinking it's not a hip hop song. It's Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas with Santana.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could
they
do
were
a
like
vibe
they were
like that.
dancing. There's a lot of cute chicks dancing, but it wasn't like, oh my god. Even though one of the chicks didn't have a bra, but
But
How
Don
do you know?
John's
How do you know?
question was hip hop videos.
that pause button. What happened?
Don John's question was for hip hop music videos,
Hip hop.
not rock videos.
Yeah, because that's the only
I
music
think they
videos they like to show. That is.
Well, women never go out of style, so people are gonna prefer the.
What do you mean? Sex sells?
They're never gonna not be more entertained by the attractive women in the video.
I agree.
When-
But you could still find it more. You could
could
still
be
be
successful.
yeah, you could
I
still
think-
have a dope video. Like Eminem's
Monster?
Rap God.
There you
That
go.
video was fucking dope. And there was no
idea.
chicks in there.
Yeah.
Monster. It was just Rihanna chilling on the fucking thing.
When has sex sold? Tell me.
Shit.
What is
Since
this
the beginning
new?
of
This is-
time.
Yeah.
No, that's true. It's like
beginning
it's
of time.
since
Wars have been raged
Shit.
over asses.
at least
And
since
still is.
humans have been on the planet.
Still
true.
is.
What you call it? Sex.
It will-
has sold,
it will always sell.
literally,
Even back in the day, they used to wear them dresses with the big fake
and it
ads.
still sells.
I hate
today.
those.
But it was that was all just to show up. That's sex selling.
Yeah, it's true.
Shout out,
And you know what's
shout
funny?
out to Don John 86 for that.
Thank you, Don
awesome
John.
And
question.
under the dresses, it's like all these weird ruffles.
wire. This is a wire.
Then ruffles on
This
the
is
like the
wires.
legs. It's terrible. I'm sorry. We're getting a little too into it.
But
Thanks, Don John.
Don John 86.
Dungeon.
Don.
Don't butcher his name.
We just
Dun-
butchered his name.
I know. Sorry. It's the beer.
That's all we got for you guys today. If you
Bullshit.
haven't already,
Lies. Stop it.
if you haven't already, watch this and all our other podcasts on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, all about old stuff.
That's right.
The
This is
official
about- this is about old
857
stuff.
music channel.
Yeah, old
That's
stuff.
right. Feel free to send us any questions at comments@857music.com. And for our latest updates, check out 857music.com. Like us on Facebook, search 857 Hip Hop,
Thumb it up.
and follow us on Twitter at
Yeah.
857music.
Don't follow us too close though.
Now,
Not going.
It's weird.
this is real important.
Don't be right behind us. Yeah.
Check out our latest content available on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, Stitcher, and most leading digital streaming services. And finally, show your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.
And
Peace.
don't forget that
Peace.
Soulja Boy interview with the
Love.
23rd
Oh, yeah.
Stallion.
Hey,
Get on
peace.
that. All right?
Peace out.
You'll
son.
find out a lot of shit.
You can find it.
Today.
5-7 Music Podcast.